Could a single spark ignite a war between the United States and Iran? Let's explore a chilling scenario that feels all too possible. It all begins in the skies over the Strait of Hormuz. A U.S. Navy FA-18 Super Hornet is on a routine patrol when it detects an unidentified drone approaching a U.S. naval convoy. After repeated warnings go unanswered, the pilot makes a split-second decision and fires an air-to-air missile. The drone, later identified as an Iranian military model, is destroyed. Iran is outraged. They claim the drone was in international airspace on a standard surveillance mission. They condemn the shootdown as an unprovoked act of aggression and vow to retaliate. The world holds its breath as tensions skyrocket. Diplomatic channels are buzzing, but neither side is backing down. The U.S. reinforces its military presence in the region, sending a clear message of deterrence. Iran, however, sees this as further provocation. Just days later, Iran makes its move. Under the cover of darkness, they launch a barrage of anti-ship ballistic missiles. Their target, the USS Gerald R. Ford, is an American aircraft carrier leading the naval group in the Arabian Sea. The carrier's advanced Aegis combat system springs into action, launching interceptor missiles to defend the fleet. The sky lights up with explosions as interceptors meet their targets. It's a terrifying display of modern naval warfare. Most of the incoming Iranian missiles are successfully intercepted, but one gets through. It slams into the carrier's flight deck, causing a massive explosion and a raging fire. The damage is significant and casualties are reported. The world is in shock. A direct military strike on a U.S. aircraft carrier is an undeniable act of war. The White House convenes an emergency meeting. The president addresses the nation, condemning the cowardly attack and promising a swift and decisive response. The United States now faces a critical decision. What does retaliation look like? Is a full-scale invasion the only option, or are there other ways to respond? The potential for a regional conflict to spiral into a global crisis has never been higher. This scenario highlights the fragile nature of peace in the Middle East and how quickly a single incident can escalate. What do you think would happen next? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. A U.S. Navy carrier strike group, led by the mighty USS Abraham Lincoln, is on patrol. High above an F-35C Lightning II, the pinnacle of stealth fighter technology is on a routine combat air patrol. Suddenly, its advanced sensors pick up an unwelcome visitor Iranian surveillance drone, probing the fleet's defenses. After a series of warnings go unanswered, the F-35C engages. A swift, precise missile launch, and the drone is reduced to a cloud of debris falling into the sea. A clear message has been sent. But this single act of defense sets off a chain reaction, escalating tensions in the already volatile region. Back in Iran, military commanders are furious. They see the downing of their drone not as a defensive measure, but as a direct act of aggression. The decision is made to retaliate and to do so with overwhelming force. Their target. The heart of American naval power in the region, the USS Abraham Lincoln itself. Within hours, the order is given. From hidden launch sites deep within Iranian territory, a salvo of ballistic missiles roars to life. These aren't just simple rockets. They are sophisticated weapons, some equipped with advanced maneuvering re-entry vehicles, or MRVs, designed specifically to defeat the multi-layered defenses of a U.S. carrier strike group. The missiles arc high into the atmosphere, traveling at hypersonic speeds. Their trajectories a deadly countdown aimed squarely at the American fleet. Aboard the ships of the carrier strike group, the atmosphere is electric. The Aegis combat system, the technological shield of the fleet, springs to life. On the bridge of the Ticonderoga-class cruisers and Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, sailors watch their screens as red symbols, representing the incoming threats, appear. The Cooperative Engagement Capability Network links every ship, every sensor, and every weapon into a single, cohesive defensive web. It's the ultimate test of technology, training, and teamwork. The command is given: engage, from the vertical launch cells of the escort ships. SM-23 interceptors blast into the sky. These are the outer layer of defense, designed to intercept the ballistic missiles in the mid-course phase of their flight, high above the Earth's atmosphere. With incredible precision, the SM-3s streak towards their targets. On the displays, several of the red symbols vanish. Direct hits. The first wave is neutralized before it even begins its descent. But the attack isn't over. Several Iranian missiles have survived the initial onslaught. Now they begin their terminal phase, plunging back towards the atmosphere at terrifying speeds. This is where the next layer of defense kicks in. The escort ships launch SM-6 and SM-2 missiles, specifically designed to intercept threats within the atmosphere. These interceptors are incredibly agile, capable of adjusting their course to hit fast-moving maneuvering targets. Explosions light up the sky as more missiles are destroyed. The air is filled with the thunder of launches and the brilliant flashes of successful intercepts. It's a symphony of controlled destruction, a testament to the power of the Aegis system. For a moment, it seems like the fleet has weathered the storm completely. The screens show clear skies. The crew breathes a collective, tentative sigh of relief. But one threat remains. It's one of the ballistic missiles. A variant equipped with a highly advanced maneuvering warhead has slipped through the net. Its erratic, unpredictable flight path confused the initial interceptors. Now, it's in its final deadly dive, screaming towards the USS Abraham Lincoln at over Mach 5. It has bypassed the outer and mid-tier defenses. On the deck of the Lincoln, the phalanx CIWS, affectionately known as CIWS, swivels to face the incoming threat. This is the carrier's final guardian. The CIWS is an automated, radar-guided Gatling gun capable of firing 4,500 tungsten rounds per minute. Its single purpose is to shred anything that gets too close. At the same time, the CRAM system, which combines the Phalanxis radar with rolling airframe missiles, also locks onto the target. Time seems to slow down. The missile is now just seconds away. The CIWS's radar has a solid lock. Without human intervention, the system calculates the final firing solution. The CRAM launches a missile, a last-ditch effort to knock the warhead off course. The missile streaks toward the incoming threat, closing the distance in the blink of an eye. There's a brilliant flash, but the maneuvering warhead, though damaged, continues its descent. It's been knocked slightly off its original trajectory, but it's still on a collision course with the carrier. Now, it's all up to the phalanx. With a sound like a giant tearing a canvas sheet, the CIWS erupts. A dense stream of 20mm armor-piercing rounds forms a solid wall of metal in the path of the incoming warhead. The tracers create a fiery line connecting the ship to the sky. For a split second, the missile continues its plunge, seemingly unstoppable. Then, the inevitable happens. The stream of tungsten rounds finds its mark. The warhead, already damaged, disintegrates under the relentless barrage. A massive fireball erupts miles above the carrier, a safe distance away. The threat is neutralized. Its debris, hot and glowing, rains harmlessly into the ocean. Silence falls over the bridge, broken only by the calm, professional voices of the crew confirming the kill. Threat neutralized. All clear. The USS Abraham Lincoln and its strike group have survived. They faced a sophisticated saturation ballistic missile attack and emerged unscathed. Every layer of their defense, from the long-range SM-3 South to the last-ditch Phalanx, performed its job exactly as designed. It was a stunning display of technological superiority and the unwavering resolve of the U.S. Navy. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the razor's edge on which regional stability rests, and the incredible capabilities designed to maintain it. Thanks for watching, and be sure to follow for more incredible stories from the world of military technology and history.